A very good evening to you and welcome to Ibrox Park. On the 1st of March 1986, Rangers played Hibs here at the stadium in front of a crowd of just over 16,500. Today, almost exactly a year later, they played in front of a crowd of 38,412. My arithmetic's right, that's in the region of 22,000 more. And if you convert that into money, it's about £100,000. That is why what has happened this season at Ibrox Park has transformed not just this stadium, but the whole of Scottish football. And when you get a crowd of that gigantic proportion in this stadium, it's certainly not a place for the faint in heart. And what made this game so excellent today, the Rangers-Hibs game, was that there were no faint hearts there at all. A game presided over by a man who had to leave his cap and the gown in the dressing room before he came out onto the pitch.
And there's the referee for today, the Dominie from the village of Glenboyd, referee Kevin O'Donnell, making his first appearance at Ibrox Park as a referee. Well, the crowds are still pouring into Ibrox here. I hear there are tremendous jams on the motorways, both east and west, coming into the city. Very good crowd, though, at the moment, and the statistics between the two teams this season, quite even. A victory each at home, and the goal is drawn Easter Road. Once again, that very accurate long pass there by Terry Butcher. Cooper. And all that is an opportunity for Alan Ruff to get a good feel of the ball. There was no real pressure on the goalkeeper. Monroe. Oh, he didn't judge that well at all. Hunter. Weir. Good tackle in Weir. And Weir, of course, if he's given freedom, could provide a real danger to this Rangers defence. McCluskey. Bell. Pushed away to the side there by Collins. Now McBride. Flack. Fought back well for Rangers. Good ton of pace, Flack, of course. On to Sinners. McPherson. In little dummy, and it doesn't quite come off because Gordon Ray, standing at the back, came in it very quickly. You've got to read dummies like that between these two players. Very good at it, Fleck. Linking with McCoist. Jimmy Nicholl playing wide on the right for Rangers. Sinners. No, not enough on that, but a bad ball out of defence. Here's Roberts. Superb pass. Cooper. Hunter with them. No, too much. Durant gives them support. Then Roberts. At the moment it's all Rangers. Butcher is up. Didn't seem to want to jump too hard for that. I think Hibs' ploy will be to try to sustain the inevitable aggression of Rangers at the start. Try and create a little frustration. Ooh, Roberts just got away with that. Here's Monroe. A little bit of room for Cooper to bring that down, and Monroe. Oh, good play. Here's Cooper. Durant tries to curl it round. Good work by Rangers. That was superb play on the left. And all credit, not to Durant there, who finished it off, but Davy Cooper linking with Monroe behind him. It was a fullback who initiated it and then put that ball into Durant, who did the right thing, trying to curl it round. Here's Roberts. Again, Cooper's got a little space, and Monroe Just a trifle slow in parting with that. Give it again. There's Monroe. Here's Durant. There's a shot! Brilliantly held. Oh, that was very good goalkeeping indeed. Well, you'll see why now. The shot was excellent, and he did well to get down to it, but watch the player following up and we catch him in shot. Don't quite, but if that had gone forward in any fumble, it was in the back of the net. That's the ball towards Fleck. Oh, the poor pass. Really, that goal was at Rangers' mercy. It needed that final little touch. Not with any great delicacy, I may say, just a straightforward pass inside. But I'm sure I brought that opening goal. I think he froze slightly. Butcher with it, and that's right on the line. In fact, it almost knocked Alan Rough over the line, but he kept his head. Just watch the line now. Touch there by Butcher, Ali McCoist, and Ruffy did very well. There's Cooper down to Sinners. There's a shot, and now shots are pouring in on Alan Rough. He's going to be a very busy man indeed. This time from the Rangers player manager, teeing it up for himself, trying to place it, I think. A little bit of carelessness, but Durant is in. There's a great chance, and Renault's back very quickly. And that was slackness. Rangers have been on the attack so long, they've left themselves slightly exposed there, but had to backtrack very quickly. Bent for McCoist. Nickel. Here's Cooper. Beautiful run by Cooper. McCoist with a chance, and he can't put it away. Brilliantly set up by Cooper. Oh, that was very late indeed, and awkward, and it's a free kick. Now, you've just been watching one of the finest players on his day, carving his way through the defence, and look at that beautiful ball to the side, and Alan Rough once again performing heroics. He really has been very sharp today. Durant fighting for that. There's McCoist, and that's a free kick. Well, that would have been an interesting break for Rangers, because once Ray had lost that ball, if it had passed him, he had Cooper homing in and goal. There's Butcher off the line. Fleck. And it cannot go in. Superb effort by the Rangers captain again, right in there, heading for the net, pushed away, and this time it took a little coda pet off the bar. Roberts, beautiful ball by Roberts. Here's McCoist, they try to cross, just a bit too much, and it's brilliant play there by young Hunter. God, not only 19 years of age and playing that ball and that situation like a veteran. No handball. Rangers players actually stopped thinking they would get that. That could be fatal. Oh, Butcher let that go, and that's a goal. 1-0 for Hibs. taken by May. And all against the run of the play. A mistake in that Rangers defence. Butcher allowing that to go. And in went May to put Hibs in the lead with 31 minutes of the game gone. It'll go back to Alan Ruff. Just got away with that. Very good ball again. McBride. Oh, what a miss by McBride. Oh, he really should have scored the second goal there. Well, certainly that huge gap exposed in the Rangers defence as they push forward. And Joe McBride trying too delicately to put it away. And there goes the final whistle. There was no stoppage time, and there is a young man who scored that goal. Hibs, who had been hampered by this Rangers team, and really they were pressed back so much in that first half. Pressing. And Hibs certainly came forward and took that excellent chance. I have to say that Terry Butcher seemed to have that temporary lapse, allowing May to go right round the side and slot it home and stunning this huge crowd. But Hibs take that lead into the dressing room. Hibs starting the second half, and I'm quite convinced that it's not just Eddie May who got credit for his manager for that first half goal and performance, but also the entire Hibs defence. They were really given a good pummeling by Rangers for the vast majority of that first half, and withstood the pressure. And it's Rangers' old story, some superb football to the penalty box, and then, well, you might think it's a kind of magician's act because nothing goes right for them then. Everything's whipped away. I think you could say Rangers have come out with a determined look about them. Jimmy Nicholl, and away comes Dougie Bell, having a marvellous game for Hibs. Holding it when he needs to. That's a very good ball indeed. Great play by Bell. Now Durant. Here's McCoy. And they got the corner. Good move there by Durant. And Cooper will take this. 7 minutes of the second half gone. What an entertaining game this has turned out to be. Turners, slight suspicion of handball there, but Davy Cooper. Oh, brilliantly saved by Ruff. Superb afternoon he's having. Taken there by McCoy, no hesitation, and brilliantly saved. Nicola there, I think there's a bit of a diversion in the stand. Somebody let off a rocket right in the end of the stand there. Separation between the two supporters, and the police are in very quickly. We didn't see it actually happen, but somebody tells me it was a rocket of some kind. 5th of November is well past. Durant, foul, Souness. McPherson. Easily taken there by McIntyre. He's played very well indeed. Roberts going forward. There's McCoy for the chance, and again, Ruff brilliantly, and what a day he's having. Superb afternoon by Ruff. Roberts couldn't get that one, Dougie Bell. And I think McCluskey has been warned about that, at least warned by the referee. And he's being booked. Pulling away at Butcher. Cooper. Free kick. Rangers really applying the pressure. "12 minutes of the second half gone. Free kick to Rangers. It goes, and that's a brilliant save again. Oh, that must be one of the saves of the season. Magnificent from Ruff. Just watch this again. They say Ruffy's finished. Well, look at it. He is saving Hibs. Up goes Butcher. Flat. Feels for a penalty, but no. Cooper. To McPherson. Nickel. And that was as clear a chance at goal as he could get. It's been so congested. Would you believe he's in amongst it again? Totally unruffled. Bit of aggro between Roberts and McCluskey. On towards Durant. Cooper. To Monroe. Roberts. McPherson. Monroe. McPherson. Cooper. Brilliant play by Cooper. Still can't find the gap. Needed a little chip. And there is a substitution with McCluskey coming off and Khan on for Hibs. On its way towards Ali McCoist. Roberts. Nickel. Cooper. That's a better one, and that's it. McPherson. The equaliser. 27 minutes of the second half gone. Rangers back deservedly on equal terms. They've put an enormous effort into it, getting the big men into the penalty area. And this time it paid off. Delightful play once again by Cooper. And the finishing touch by McPherson. So to Hibs. A minute of ordinary time left. So there will be some stoppage. Biggie Bill quite aggrieved by something. Down trying to go around the side. And it's a goal kick. Free kick to Rangers. We'll get the big men up again, and I make it 30 seconds into injury time. Durant. Here's Cooper. Oh, Mickey Weir does very well. Cooper looks, in fact, a little bit tired there. There's Monroe in. And the free kick for Cushing. Free kick to Rangers. Up goes Butcher. And just over. Feels for a corner, but it isn't. It's a goal kick. And there goes the final whistle. One each. A game that was an astonishing spectacle at times, with Rangers having so much pressure, getting that equaliser late on in the game, fighting right to the end, not deserving that draw. In fact, but for marvellous goalkeeping by Alan Ruff, they would have taken both points.
Well, that was it, and I thought it was absolutely marvellous entertainment, although immediately, I suppose, the Rangers might be saying that that was a bad result for them, because hadn't they declared before the game today that they had to win all the home games if they stood a serious chance of winning the championship, even though tonight they stand at the top of the table. Let me immediately credit the Hibs defence, particularly the young players, for absorbing a lot of pressure. I thought they remained remarkably cool. And of course, Rangers were faced, not for the first time, I hasten to add, by an absolutely brilliant goalkeeper, Alan Ruff. I'll be getting to Ruffy in just a minute. As for Rangers themselves, they really must be perplexed. They had about 95% of this game, they really did, and played some lovely football in midfield right up to the edge of the penalty area, and then it all dissipated. They can't do it in the box at the moment. Part of the play is that the strikers, and of course they've scored a lot of goals when they're really marked very closely, getting away from the markers in the penalty area and finishing it. That is where they're vulnerable at this moment in time. Well, I mentioned Alan Ruff. I thought he was absolutely superb this afternoon. He must have broken the hearts of many a Rangers player. Indeed, coming down the marble staircase at Ibrox, he passed Davy Cooper, who just looked at him, shook his head and said, "Why do you do this, dear Ruffy?" Well, I asked Alan after the match if this was in fact one of his best performances in a long time.
Yeah, I think so. I think the last time I played like that, funnily enough, was back here again. I can't remember the score that day, but I think we did quite well.
You might have won that day, actually.
I think we did win. I think Colin Harris scored late on in the game, and I think we did win.
You seem to be quite unperturbed out there this afternoon, even though Rangers were really putting on the pressure.
No, I think it's always been the same. The larger the crowd, the better it is. I think any professional, if they can't turn it on in an atmosphere here in the park, the crowd, the everything, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yes, but it didn't upset you in any way, that's what I meant.
No, I don't think I ever am upset, but I enjoy it, it's good. Obviously it's not so good if we're losing goals, but we've been playing particularly well just now. I don't think we've lost more than one goal in the last 3 or 4 games, which is good for us.
Well, I don't want you to be modest, but I thought some of these saves today were you at your very best. Now, that header from McCoist in the second half, I mean, can you remember very much about it? It happened in just a blink.
Yeah, it just came over. It's just one of these things that I was in the right place at the right time, and it was just a reflex save. It hit off my hand. I mean, it could have went anywhere. I think, fortunately, one of that save was fortunately a bit lucky.
Now, 2 or 3 times, in fact, I began to lose count, Alan. The Rangers striker, well, Ali McCoist in particular, was in on top of you. Did you have any particular ideas as to how you would snuff the move out, or was it just a case of keeping your fingers crossed?
No, I think it's unfortunate. I've heard Ali's been getting a bit of stick just now, but I think if you look at today's game and you were here, I think majority, 90% of my saves were from him. And that is a good thing, like a striker getting into positions. At least he's there. Even though he's not scoring them, he's there.
You must have been extremely disappointed you were knocked out of the Cup, though, and today it didn't appear in the Hibs team at all.
No, I think that we've got a lot of young players in the team just now, and I think this year they're beginning to come a wee bit. I think at Clydebank, maybe it was just a bit too early, away from home, a tight park, the hustle-bustle of the Cup. But they'll learn from that, and I'm sure they'll gain an experience.
A lot of saves in Ruffy yet. And by the way, although it's a disappointing result for Rangers today, I suppose they've now gone unbeaten in the last 14 league games. And what about the result of the day at Dens Park? Now, who would have bet that that would have happened this morning? But it did. 4-1 for Dundee, even though Celtic went into the lead. Brian McClare in the 21st minute. And then the heavens opened for Celtic in the second half, with Vince Mennie in the 46th minute, then Rab Shannon, John Brown and Ross Jack. And would you believe, in 210 meetings in League, Cup and League Cup, that's Dundee's second biggest win over Celtic, and Celtic dropped down a little bit. Great result for Dundee United at Pittodrie today. The only goal of the game scored by Eamon Bannon in the 55th minute, and Dundee United are now the only Premier League team unbeaten this year. That's in 1987. Hearts won, St Mirren nothing. The only goal of the game there scored by John Cahoon in the 46th minute. Craig Patterson got the only goal of the game against Falkirk at Fir Park today for Motherwell. And what about Hamilton? Off the bottom of the league for the first time this season. So it's not just what they did at Ibrox, but they're now fighting back. Now, I wonder if they can make it. The goal scorers for them today in the 3-2 win, Alec Taylor, Adrian Sprott and Kevin McKee. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. There it is now, and Rangers have gone to the top on goal difference. They are plus 46 to Celtic's plus 39. And Dundee United, that's an excellent result for them. They're creeping up, and they have played 1 game less than Rangers and 2 games less than Celtic, and their goal difference is plus 30. It's going to be a marvellous finish to this Premier Division. Now then, there's been talk over the past couple of days of Rangers showing decided interest in a Republic of Ireland internationalist. Well, there were some people here at Ibrox today, and I don't think we can disguise the fact, who made it clear that they did not like that at all and gave vent to vocal dissent. Well, you know, though Rangers supporters are enjoying the success, and they've had great success this season, and 38,000 turning up is indicative of that, I think they would be fooling themselves if they didn't realise that Mr. Souness and Mr. Holmes really mean business. I'll say again what I said when Graham Souness arrived here, that they want to put Rangers back on the European map, and they will sign a one-eyed, Hottentot transvestite if he can play well. And if some people think that signing a man of a religious persuasion would be even worse than that, then I think they're deluding themselves. And if a signing like that would leave empty seats in his marvellous stadium, they'll simply be filled by people whom Rangers want to see, coming to see only good football. From all of us here, good night.